Hi, this is Jeffrey Kurt Financial Group. Today is Tuesday, February 18, 2025. Yesterday was President's Day. Just a couple of quick statistics. Used to be we'd celebrate Washington's birthday and Lincoln's birthday separately. We put them together. And Washington's birthday was February 22, which is coming up, 1732. So would have been 293 years old. Lincoln's birthday was last week on February 12, and that was 1809, and he would have been 216 years old. So, but on to this week, and as we normally do, looking at the big events, January housing numbers will be out, I think, tomorrow on Wednesday. Fed meeting minutes, that gets kind of watched, although a lot of it's now press release and the press conference after the meeting, but we're getting the minutes to scour through tomorrow. And then there are 10 Federal Reserve people speaking this week, so that could trigger something. And finally, 20% of S&P 500 companies are reporting their fourth quarter year-end numbers. So, that's going on. Kind of a short week, but a lot packed into it. A couple of things I just, from a high level, take a look at, that the stock market's trading near all-time highs. And I mentioned this in previous videos, and to me, it's very interesting given what apparently is looked at as bad news. For example, you got tariffs, you've got higher inflation numbers on CPI, and you've got the interest rate cuts are going away or getting pushed further and further out, and even talk of interest rate increases. And then you've got the whole disruption thing in DC. So again, I think it's interesting. Maybe these things aren't as bad as some people want us to believe, and the tariffs are actually going to help things. I think the U.S. steel companies the stocks are doing a lot better. So that may be a part of it. Also partly might be the peace, that we can resolve the Ukraine-Russia war, get some resolution on some of the things in the Middle East. So maybe these things are being priced into higher stock market prices, and maybe also the budget deficits with all the stuff going on with Doge and all the wasteful spending and abuse. If we can get that under control, maybe the market's looking at that. But I find it interesting that the markets are trading near all-time highs, given that I think there's been plenty of reasons for the markets to sell off, and they haven't. So, and then from a strategic standpoint, as things get to an all-time high, maybe manage it, maybe do a few things, take some off the table and like that. It's hard to know whether it does keep going. It certainly could, and this could be a breakout that moves the rest of the month or even into March. So, but that's a summary of what's going on. I appreciate you listening. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe and pass it along, and keep the suggestions, questions coming. Thank you. Goodbye.